get ready for the main event. For the first time, UFC's Fight Night is coming to Norfolk in November. The main event features a battle in the lightweight division between number 3 Daniel Poirier and former champ Anthony Pettis. Both fighters are hoping to win the contention, get a title contention. And headliner Anthony Showtime Pettis joins us now. How you doing, Mr. Pettis?
I'm good.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Now, you have that like vicious look when you do your headshot right before the fight. I didn't even think it was you because here you're all nice and smiling and everything. How do you get into the mode of getting ready to kick some butt?
That picture's like the hungry picture.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm cutting weight. So I walk around 175 pounds and I fight at 155 pounds. So I lose 20 pounds to 30 pounds in eight weeks.
My goodness,
that's more of like I'm hungry,
like
I'm ready to eat. Yeah,
hangry,
exactly.
As we call it now.
Exactly.
Take me back to when you first started. So you've been fighting since you were 5 years old, and you had some tragedy happen in your life that kind of inspired you to want to become, you know, who you are today.
Yeah, I started martial arts when I was 5. Actually, it was forced upon me. My mom was a single parent, and she had 3 boys, and she was working full time and in college after work. So our choices were ballet or taekwondo. Okay. Obviously, we chose taekwondo. So we did taekwondo by force my whole life. So I grew up doing taekwondo. I started boxing. I didn't really find mixed martial arts, what I do now as a profession, until I was 20 years old. Rewind a little bit. At 16 years old, I lost my father in a house robbery, actually across the street from my house. So
wow.
One of them times in your life where you're like figuring out what kind of man you're gonna be, what's my career choices, what am I going to college, and then that happens and you lose your hero. And it was a dark time for 3 years. I was going through the motions of life.
Right.
And then 20 years old, I decided, let's give this a shot. Let's try out mixed martial arts. I found a great gym in Milwaukee. My coach, Duke Rufus, a fatherly figure for me and to me. We went through so much together. I mean, we won world titles together. We had big losses together. So it's just a journey. I feel like the journey of the fight game is what I love.
It's really an incredible story. And then you became like the role model for your other brothers. So you have a brother that folled in your footsteps,
yeah,
right?
So my younger brother was 10 years old when my dad passed away, and I was 16. So, I knew I had, somebody looking up to me and want to see what kind of man I'm going to be. And my mom was devastated, so I kind of took that role and just I put everything I had to training and everything I had to mixed martial arts, and it worked out. So my brother's fighting now. He's number 3 in the world, 4 in the world.
Wow. I
was a world champion, going back to becoming a world champion. So it's a fun story.
Now he is a younger brother.
Yes.
So can you take him or can he take you?
Of course I could take him. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
We train together, so he's like my main training partner. So I mean, I
okay.
think he's as good as he is because of me. I like to think because of me, but he's again a different weight class, but talented fighter as well.
Now you go by the name Showtime. Where did that come from?
Just my fighting style. I mean, if anybody's seen me fight, I do like flashy moves, and I'm always putting on a show for the crowd.
Okay.
I don't like to just win. I want to win and do it with spectacular. With style, exactly.
Is this you walking in?
That's me walking in.
What? You got all kinds of flavor. Look at you. Okay,
yeah.
Tell me about what's on your chest.
My mom and my daughter.
My
mom, like I said, she was the rock of my life. My tattoo says everything I am or ever will be, I owe to my mother. Abraham Lincoln quote, I think.
Okay.
And then my daughter, 6 years old now, and she's my motivation for what I do.
I love it. Okay, now you have a move called the guillotine chokehold.
Yeah.
That sounds really frightening. I guess you don't want to show me what it is, but tell me about that.
This move is a guillotine. It comes in this fight. In this fight, it happens.
Oh, yeah.
So this guy beat with a guillotine.
Okay.
It's just it's a submission that the guy tries to take you down. Most guys try to take me down because they don't like to stand up with me.
Right.
So I just grab their neck up and choke them out.
Oh wow! And then they're like, okay,
and they
it's
tap
over.
out, or and most of them are already hurt from the striking, so it's kind of like the icing on the cake.
See, that doesn't even look like you. It's like you transform into a different person when you're in the ring. Talk to me about your heroes in the ring.
In the ring, I would say I look up to the guys like GSP. He's one of the guys who kept martial arts in mixed martial arts. He's a very respectable guy. He's one of them guys that doesn't. He's not all about he does do the show, but he's not. He kept the respect factor in martial arts. So I think that's one guy I took. I guess a bit of style a little bit. But other than that, I think guys that just finished fights, Henderson, Silva, all the greats.
I've spoken to so many people that are so excited about UFC coming to Norfolk. What does it bring? And tell me what is so attractive about being at one of those fights.
I'm excited because this is my first time. This is my first time in Virginia. I love
nice.
it. I got here last night. I saw the city. It's amazing. UFC's first time. And if people watch the fights, they know what to expect. I mean, they come with a stacked card. They come with an energy that you just got to be in the room to feel. So it's a great time.
Okay, and tell me when you fight.
I fight November 11th.
All right.
So.
Thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate you being here. All right, coming up next, you have a chance to win tickets to Anthony's fight at ODU's TED Center. It's Saturday, November 11th, like you said. Watch for the keyword all this week on News 3 at 11. And then you got to head over to WTKR.com and click on the contest tab to enter. So we'll be back right after this.